Hi, it's Yvonne here to do the reading for the lovely sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. Thank you for subscribing to me, or for watching me at least. If the reading doesn't feel right, it's not yours, move on, find another reading. Use your intuition. We are going to use the Celestial Tarot for your reading this morning. Alright, beautiful split. Rightio, we have the Hierophant coming out. The Hierophant's been making a lot of appearances in the readings at the moment. I feel like a lot of traditional beliefs are getting knocked aside. There's very much this energy of finding stability through your own beliefs. I feel here you could be dealing with a Taurus too. But there's a really strange feeling that you are moving into a much more stable time here. A much more stable time. Maybe it's been a very difficult time for you. But a feeling of great stability coming through. We have the King of Cups making an appearance again. The King of Cups is a Cancer or Pisces or Scorpio. It seems to be coming through in the energies of the readings at the moment. The King of Cups is a person who, you know, has learned to feel emotion. He's the top of his game. He's the masculine of the cup energy, but he's also the king. So he understands his own power. He feels love deeply, but he doesn't always feel that he needs to express that. I'm feeling that this is sort of the energy you're taking on here, Sagittarius, because I feel like with this energy of the Hierophant here, you've become more stable and more in focus, more in tune with who you are here. And you may be feeling like a lot of love for yourself, but you certainly have a lot more stability. Yeah, I feel like there you go. So this is the energy that's coming through. I have the 3 and the 4 of Swords here. 7 of Swords energy. Some sort of betrayal is coming through here. I feel like you've been through some... I don't feel that this is about so much about the betrayal, even though I'm seeing the 3 and 4 of Swords, and you've probably done a lot of the healing. What I am seeing is some sort of transformational energy here, because you're coming into a more stable place, you're understanding yourself more, and I see this butterfly on the crown, and I feel like ultimately you've gone through some sort of big transformation here. But the healing looks like you've come out the other side, and you're coming into 10 of Pentacles energy, and then the Emperor. How very beautiful. You've taken your power back here. Rightio. So what I see is that you've been through some sort of upheaval in your life. But instead of seeing the upheaval as a negative sort of block, what you've done is you've used that to propel yourself forward into this new energy. And you're now understanding how to transform yourself and take your power back. I feel like you've probably gone through some sort of heartbreak, some sort of hurt with somebody. You could have been on some sort of journey where you needed to learn about yourself, love and respect yourself. But it's like you're using this energy to springboard yourself into something beautiful and new here. It's like you're turning it round, and it's becoming a more stable point for you, where you're knowing now what you want and where you're going. Maybe you weren't clear about that before. You may have got away from a relationship and then realized you've lost touch with yourself. Maybe you've walked away from a situation understanding that you had hurts and pain to heal. And a lot of us don't realize that when we go through things. We don't realize why we take things so hard, why it's so difficult for us. And a lot of that is going back to the way you were raised or your childhood traumas. And a lot of that will really clear once you understand why you are feeling that way. All right, let's see what's going on here. You sound like you're on a bit of a journey. All right, so we have the 8 of Cups coming through. So there we go. You walked away from something that was not emotionally satisfying you, perhaps something that was even starting to drag you down, drain your energy. Maybe you were putting a lot of energy and effort into something that was not not coming through for you. Something in your past here, something that you perhaps thought was a soulmate energy and then found out that you needed to do a lot of healing, so you walked away. All right, so we have the Prince of Cups coming through with the Six of Wands. Wow, you have very positive energy here in the Temperance card. This is very much about leaving things behind, finding balance, and self-love. There's a victory here through self-love. So it's almost like you're understanding the power of putting in the energy into you here. And you may have been putting energy, I feel, into another situation, but not realizing that you weren't loving yourself at the same time. Because a lot of us have been taught that other people are more valuable than us, or sort of we put them on pedestals, which means that what happens is, you know, we start to understand that we're keeping investing in something that's not giving back. And then one day we realize that is now toxic and we have to move away. And I feel like you found some sort of balance here. There's been a victory in moving away from this situation. So you've achieved something great by moving away here. All right. We have the Devil card, codependent energy. The Princess of Swords. Wow, and the Ace of Swords. There's a truth that's coming out here. There's a truth for you. There's a codependent ego type energy sitting here that you have opened up and learned about. There's a love offer sitting in the background here though, so something is going on. I just want to dig a little bit more. King of Wands coming through with the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, okay, I'm getting it completely. And the Two of Wands. Okay, so what I see here is not dissimilar to a twin flame journey. Not dissimilar at all. So you could be dealing with a twin. What I see here is there was some situation in the past where you have had to come back to your own stability. You could have been in a marriage here, but there is something here that says to me that you have had to get yourself back to where you needed to be, perhaps even further. You could have been dealing with a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio here. There was some sort of energy that was brought about by transformation, some sort of heartbreak here, but I feel that you've healed from that now and you've come back into some sort of beautiful balance here because you're taking on the energy of the Emperor, which says to me you've stepped back into your power. Now what I see here is this energy of codependency, ego, some of the things you've had to work through to understand who you actually are. And I see you leaving something behind and learning how to self-love. I feel that you've brought yourself into balance. There's a victory, an energy of feeling recognized again, feeling comfortable in your own skin and recognizing yourself when you look in the mirror. And I feel like you lost yourself in something. And maybe you lost yourself throughout your whole life, but then somebody's come in here and given you some sort of indication, most likely mirrored back to you your own pains, mirrored back to you the energy of healing. And I feel here that you've gone through some sort of transformation here in order to step into your truth. Now what I see here, and you could be dealing with another fire sign, a Leo, Sag or Aries, it's very possible. But I feel like whoever you were dealing with is now ready to return and invest in this. They're about to take the path that leads them back to you. So if you were dealing with somebody who you see as your twin, or someone that created an energy of healing within you where you healed a lot of stuff from your past, a lot of stuff from your childhood, this person is making their way back to you here. They now want to invest in this situation. What I also see, look, Nine of Cups, the wish card flipping over on me here. So this is something that you've wished for. But you know, I want to say to you, the beautiful thing is here, instead of seeing this as, you know, a painful event, you've taken the painful event and you've turned that around and you've worked on all the things that you felt that you didn't have. And what you're seeing now is somebody coming out with this beautiful Six of Wands energy. And because of that, you are rewarding yourself with the Nine of Cups. Your person is coming towards you now to make an offer, because we have the Two of Wands here with the Three of Pentacles. They have recognized a contract here, a soul contract. They know that you are their Ten of Cups. And the Three of Swords is here. So they want you to see past the past heartbreak and pain. It's interesting because that's called Corona. Ten of Wands. Okay, so they want you to put the pain of the past down here. They recognize that both of you triggered something in each other here. You both triggered some sort of energy here of pain. So you've been purging all your past pain, all your past life pain. Really beautiful energy. What I might do for you here is I might draw 2 cards here, one for each of you from the Animal Spirit Guide book. I'm not quite sure why I'm being led to do that, but there must be a reason here. So I'm going to draw a card for you. You've got the Hawk. And I'm going to draw a card for your partner, or whoever this is that's returning to you here. And you've got the Sea Serpent. Wow, they've done some huge stuff here. They've done a lot of healing. All right, let's have a look at the Hawk first. Okay, this is watchful, all-seeing, and the messenger of the divine. The sharp eyes of the hawk watch our every move. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every little detail as well as the bigger picture. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you and the winds are shifting. It is said that the hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. The message should not be taken lightly, although it may seem small or insignificant. It will eventually redirect your course. That's why we have that card. So this is about seeing the bigger picture. It's about being clear about what's happening here with the Ace of Swords and understanding why you had to go through what you had to go through. But it's also about being intuitive. Now, this is a perspective shift. So you may have felt in the beginning when all this was happening that it was very difficult and very painful. But after a period of time, there's sort of this energy of realizing that there is something much bigger than you going on. And it's about the universe shifting things now back into perspective for you, so you understand what it is and why you had to go through what you had to go through. Your person's been through a much bigger time here with this Sea Serpent. It's a very potent energy. So let me just find, because it's one of the energies that come at the back of this book that talk about significant change. And it's about the second chakra. This is why this person's had to go through this. This is healing emotional wounds and expressing desires. So this is what your person will come back and do. The secret. That's quite interesting. Now they're going to expose a secret to you. The Sea Serpent represents the energy of expression. Whether it's emotions, creativity, sensuality, or desire, the Sea Serpent helps us move and direct our energy into healthy current. When the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most. Our hearts are at ease and our relationships are meaningful and enduring. We loosen the grip of self-judgment and we let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. When the energy of the Sea Serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in the muddy waters. The current of expression stagnates in some areas of our lives and in other places it floods. It's important to remember, no matter what the waters of our emotional lives look like, the Sea Serpent loves us just the same. Like a mother, she wraps us around us in a gesture of protection. She supports us as we learn to express our true nature. So your person has really stepped into their truth here. They've really had to understand about themselves. So they've done a lot of work too. It does here talk about the second chakra. The subtle energy of the Sea Serpent occupies the area of the Svadhisthana chakra, located deep within the pelvic bowl. This chakra is known as our center of creativity and desire and is associated with the water element, more water. Svadhisthana translates as in her own abode, indicating this chakra is the home of the Divine Mother or Kundalini herself. So what we've got here is two people who've been through some sort of massive transformation. For you, it's been about, or you vice versa. For one person, it's been all about looking at things from a higher perspective and dropping the energy of the devil energy by releasing the human emotions and the desires. And for the other person, they've got back to themselves by understanding those things, because they've never been able to understand how they connected to the universe. So both of you are giving out such beautiful energy here. I will leave you with that. Thanks, Sagittarius.